Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm All Things Wrestling, and today I'm going to be reviewing WWE Stomping Grounds 2019. I don't know if they're doing more, so I've just put 19 at the end of it. We start with the kickoff show, where there is the Cruiserweight Championship match, Tony Nese versus Drew Gulak versus Akira Tozawa. In the end, Gulak nailed Tozawa with a neckbreaker to score the pin. Yes, Gulak is now your brand new Cruiserweight Champion. You know what? It shouldn't have been on the pre-show, and I just want to get in a little bit of a moan here. Why did they put video packages in the middle of the goddamn match? You have 45 minutes of a pre-show to shill it through the thing. You don't need to put packages through the one match that you put on the show. Why, WWE? Why the hell do you have to do that? For God's sake, you ruined the flow of the match, and it was a good damn match. It deserved to be on the main show. It's getting a solid 3 out of 5. It was a pretty decent match, not gonna lie. Then we have the Women's Raw Championship match. Becky Lynch versus Lacey Evans. Lynch got Lacey in a disarm and forced to submission. It was an alright match. Lacey's not the greatest in ring, in my opinion, and it definitely showed that Becky had to carry her in this match. It's going to get a 2 out of 5. It weren't the greatest, but it was okay for what it was, and Becky won, so I'm happy about that. Then we go to the New Day versus Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Woods went to the top. Owens crushed him on the ropes, nailed a stunner for the pin. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn win. It was pretty good. Pretty alright match. It's going to get a 2.75 out of 5. It was a fairly decent tag team match. We then go to our United States Championship match. Ricochet versus Samoa Joe. There was a lot of Joe trying to overpower Ricochet with a few flips. He managed to not let Joe control him too much, which was really nice. Joe caught Ricochet for a clothesline. Ricochet landed on his feet, nailed Joe, 630 for the pin. Oh, sorry, he nailed him with a code breaker, then went up for the 630. Sorry, that is an important thing. Ricochet definitely going in this as an underdog and managing to win the championship. It's going to get a solid 4 out of 5 for me. It was a really, really good match. Good win for Ricochet. I'm glad he's won his first championship. It was pretty damn good. And then we go to... Oh, just before that, Ricochet went to the back and there was Charlotte, Seth Rollins, Heavy Machinery, even Triple H in there, just embracing him and giving him a good pat on the back. It was a nice moment. Then we go to... Daniel Bryan and Rowan versus Heavy Machinery for the SmackDown Tag Titles. It was in Washington State, so apparently that means Daniel gets a load of things. He's apparently from Washington. Okay. The match was alright. Tucker nailed Rowan to the floor. Otis went to grab Bryan but got caught in a perfect small package, and Bryan scored the win. It was an alright tag team match. I'm going to give it a solid 3.25 out of 5. It was a good match. It showed Heavy Machinery's got some strength. It showed that they can hang with talented wrestlers like Rowan and Daniel Bryan. So I feel like it gave Heavy Machinery a good eye-opening to the WWE Universe who may not be aware of their work. So it was a very good in that case. Then we go to Bayley versus Alexa Bliss with Nikki Cross. Bayley goes to the... Oh, sorry. Bliss goes to the top. Cross enters. The referee makes a leave. Bayley cut off Bliss. Bayley nails belly to belly off the top rope for the pin. So yes, I expected that Cross was going to cost Alexa Bliss the match, which she did. Cross does console Bliss after, kind of going with the idea that Bliss is still manipulating Cross, and Cross still thinks Bliss is her friend. I'm liking how they carry that on. Bayley got a good win. It didn't make Alexa look too bad because she got cost for it. So it was alright. Solid match. I'm going to give it 2.75 out of 5. It was alright. Then we see what happened with R-Truth and Drake Maverick at Drake's wedding, which was alright. Not going to rate it because it was not really to do with the pay-per-view, but it was good. And then Ricochet was getting photos done with his new title. Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson walk in, get a photo, then AJ Styles comes in, congratulates him, and then he said he will see him on Monday Night Raw tomorrow. Please, I'm begging you to do AJ versus Ricochet. We then have Roman versus McIntyre. You had Shane getting chased around the arena by Reigns. McIntyre managed to take advantage. In the end, the referee gets pulled out after Reigns gets a spear. Referee is out. Shane does a coast to coast, put Drew on top, 2 count. Roman manages to get a Superman punch on McIntyre, tosses Shane McMahon over the top rope to the floor, then a spear to Roman for the pin. It was alright. It was actually a pretty good match for what I was expecting. It's going to get a solid 3.75 out of 5. It was actually a really damn good match. It was good seeing Roman doing some decent wrestling. McIntyre is fantastic, so it was nice. Roman did have a cut on his arm, just under the, just like where the pectoral muscle is. No, am I on the wrong side? Just where the muscle is, like where you flex and you have the muscle. He was cut there, which, hope you're okay, Roman. It was a good match. Then we go to Kofi Kingston versus Dolph Ziggler. This was really good. Really, really good. You had a lot of trying to escape the cage. You had Ziggler putting his face against the cage, like he said. At one point, you had Ziggler super kick Kofi and he nearly fell out the ring where the door, because the door was open. That was quite funny. A lot of trying to escape through the door. Ziggler was climbing out the door because he kicked off Kofi. Kofi then dived straight over Ziggler onto the floor to win the match. Really, really good ending. Kofi then celebrates with a New Day, which was nice. It was really good. This is going to get... I don't know, actually. I'm going to give it a solid 4 out of 5 as well. It was a really good match. We then go to Seth Rollins versus Baron Corbin. Corbin then announced his special guest referee is Lacey Evans. As you know where this is going to be going. The crowd did not enjoy this match. You obviously had Lacey fucking over Rollins. At one point the ref Rollins powerbombed Corbin through the ring out into the announce table. Sorry, I was reading ahead on here. Into the announce table. Lacey got to 8 after counting a very long time, like 1, waiting like 3 seconds, 2, and then she announced it's now going to be no DQ, no countouts. And then after that, Corbin starts smashing Rollins with a chair, and then Lacey just kind of wasn't watching, and then went, it's now going to be a no DQ match. After this, Rollins gets a Falcon Arrow on the chair. Lacey refuses to count. Rollins confronts her. Lacey's like, hit me. I'm the referee, hit me, I dare you. Lacey slaps Rollins a couple of times. Rollins then gets low blowed by Lacey. Corbin nails end of days. Becky Lynch gets in the ring, attacks Evans. Evans enters the barricade. Number of referees come down. John Cone replaces Evans in the ring. Rollins escapes a deep 6 nail super kick, curb stomp. The winner, Seth Rollins. And then you get Rollins and Becky Lynch celebrating for the end of the pay-per-view. It was alright. The actual match quality is going to get a 2.25. But I liked the story they told in it, but it's not getting more than that. It doesn't deserve more than that. But overall, this pay-per-view delivered. It had no hype, and it delivered. It was an enjoyable night of wrestling. You had some good matches. You had some alright matches. Nothing was terrible on the pay-per-view. It was a solid night of wrestling, which... Thank you, WWE, for not fucking up Ricochet for once. please keep Ricochet strong. I mean, you got most of the champions retaining, which was nice, but you got a decent title change. I'm kind of glad that they didn't give the belt to Corbin, or, well, I would like Ziggler to have it, but it was alright. Overall, the pay-per-view, I'm going to rate 7 out of 10. It was a solid night. Now, I do hope you've enjoyed this review. If you have, please smash that like button, share this all around, subscribe for more content, and I shall catch you all later. Bye!